Why hello everyone, this is Wolf Bullet. If you hear TV in the background, there's a TV going on. Um, Real quick before I start this off, this video might be shortly ended or abruptly because I'm at someone's house right now. Um, Real quick. Oh, now, where was I? Oh yeah, I was about to say, um, there probably will be some blood and gore, not really cussing, more than likely. And welcome back to With Deku was Groot. Since you guys like this video a lot, I mean the concept, the last one, and real quick, shout outs, because you guys give me ideas and I persuaded that. I'll be back. So real quick, Luther Legends, thank you for the idea. Blake Bard, thank you for the idea. Hunter Damper, thank you. And John Ripper Diablo, I believe, thank you for the idea. I am going to do the set and call the Cork Living Wood. Alright. So, what is going on right now? Oh, I gotta remind myself of her name. So, Idara Soxy, before the 10 months of training starts, I want to say, hey, Nico was setting up a quirk counseling because they feel like Deku is having a rough time with his quirk, and Deku is having a rough time with his quirk, but not really talking about it. She just appointed to make sure he's doing alright. Just like making sure her son wants to be A-okay. As when Izuku gets home, Deku was told. Deku already knew about his appointment and stuff, so Deku started getting ready for his apartment. And Inko, asked Deku, where was he? You were kind of late. Deku said, signed to Inko saying sorry. I ran into a villain and All Might showed up. And Inko said, ask, Deku if he was alright. Deku signed to her saying, yep, I'm okay. Hey. And so, Deku and Nico got into the car driving. And then, I want to say about 20 to 30 minutes. And so later, they made it to the court counseling. When Deku went to go sit down in the waiting area, he met this girl with green hair. And she is pretty nervous and taps Deku on his shoulder and asking, are you okay? Who are you here? Deku signs saying, Well, I've just been having issues with my quirk because I have been bullied for having this type of quirk. Give me a second. And this green-haired girl says, "Oh, you can't speak?" And Deku grabs his notebook, writing it, saying, "No, I can speak, but if I talk too much, let's just basically say I won't be able to talk for an entire year. So I have to say small sentences or one words to basically talk." And the girl rowing talks to says, "Alright, hold on, give me a second." So, oh, ooh, peppery, yeah, peppers. As I was saying, she was very, you say, so if you talk too much, your voice basically gives out on you. Deku writes in the book saying yes, and and um ask Deku what is your quirk's name. Deku writes his quirk name. My quirk is called Living Woods. And Sidera Sosaki, I believe. Sosaki with that kind of power, you can skip the pre-rinsing. Sosaki Sosaki says, "My quirk is called Vines, and my hair is part of my quirk. So I get to control how long it grows." And Deku wrote in his book, "Would you like to learn a little bit of sign language before one of us have to go in?" And she said yes. And Deku teaches her sign language. And you can basically expect how well that went. And not very easy. Or very good. But she got a hand of it after a while. So, then Deku was asked to come in. And actually, before he went, he asked, "Are you going to try for UA?" Sign to her. And she said yes. Then Deku was called in. He said, "And hopefully I see you in 1A or 1B." And she signed E2. And Deku enters the
Pretty hard to find someone who doesn't like animals. After all, pets are some of the most loyal
give me a second.
and loving people out there who manage to form relationships
So,
with some animals that in other circumstances
when Deku gets in, I would say about maybe 50 minutes to an hour pass. And before, since she Sasaki is not ready yet, Deku asks if you want to train with me 1 with 10 months with me after a while, after a person I'm supposed to meet maybe tomorrow or something. And she said yes, and Deku gave her his number, and Deku went home. Next day, time for the 10 months of training. Deku went to Deku Beach, and when All Might gets there, he says, "Young Midoriya." He just says, "Young Midoriya." Are you ready for your training? And Deku who signs, yes, I am. All my, what is your training? You gotta clean up this tire beats all by yourself without using your quirk. Deku looks at All Might and says, what the fuck? Just like, no, I'm made of wood. What do you expect me to do with all these pieces of metal? And and this is what he was saying in his head. And Deku said, assigns to All Might. He signs him, All Might. Do you think that's a good idea? I am made of wood after all. And All Might went, I think you can do it. You still have human biology in you, correct? Deku says, a little bit. I'm more like a plant, so yeah. All Might says, we can figure that out. And Deku cleaned the beach in about 5 months. And actually, no. Deku cleaned the beach in 5 months. But during the 5 months after he got done training with All Might, he went to, let me get her name up one more time. He meets up with Idara and just basically he trains with her for a little while, then goes home. Give me 1 second. Trying to think.
No, like it's okay. I have it. Yes, I do. I'll sacrifice my life for you.
Give me a second. And Deku, and he got home after this one training. After 5 months of training, after he cleans up the beats, Deku gets home and takes a shower. And Deku actually, being a plant, he was able to absorb the water and stuff. And when Deku is done and got out, Deku went. Deku's pretty smart in this one. He been studying, and he decided to text her. Would you like to come over one of these days to hang? And either respond back saying, yeah, sure, that'll be fine. And she was thinking of the time. He went to go ask his mom. He asked, "What time can my friend?" He signed it in this. "What time can my friend come over?" She said, how about this? After you're done training, you can bring her." And Deku said, "Okay." He texts Idara saying, "After we're done training, you can basically come walk with me." She said, "That's it." She said, "Okay, I'll ask my parents." She texts back saying my parents say it was okay. Hey. And so, next day after they were done training, they started hanging out. We didn't really do too much, just hang out, talked. Deku teaches her more sign language, and basically he just helping each other study and do all that stuff. Now let's cut to the end of the 10 months. I'm not. I actually changed my mind about giving Deku one for all. And, and Deku, on my ask, Deku, who, if you want my quirk, and Deku denied, saying, no, if your quirk can basically make your limbs fall off, or even break your bones, I don't think that would be a smart idea, since I'm out of wood. And wood snaps very easily under pressure. And Deku, and all my ask, then who should I give my quirk to? Leave in the comments who should get one for all. I don't think Deku should have it, because as if you, yeah, I just don't see working out for Deku whatsoever. Let's see. Time for the entrance exam. So, oh, Bakugo is there. Deku was placed right next to Bakugo, and 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 Bakugo won't stop yelling, and Ida blames Deku and says, "Why don't you two ever stop talking?" Then Deku signs, means I can't really speak. It's a problem that I have. And Ida went started apologizing to Deku so much when he realized he was sighing. And Deku said it was okay. And starts berating Bakugo. Oh. And Deku got first place on the ring test, just so you all know. Actually, no. Yeah, he got first place. Time to for during the entrance exam. I see. Hold on. Before try to remember his name real quick. Give me a second. Mr. I can't remember his name. Let me try to remember his name. Mr. I can't remember his name. He was very explaining the 0 point, then Ida interrupted him, saying, "If this is a mistake on UA's part, this is very, very disappointing." And he told Ida to politely sit down and shut up. I was about ready to explain that. And Deku, no, and then Ida automatically sat down and shut up. Deku, Deku. After explaining the 0 pointer, they were all released. Deku spotted Sidra and was going to sign to her. And Ida stopped him, saying, "Are you going to bug her?" and saying he shouldn't bug her. And Deku never tripped, since he's a lot more confident and just letting you know in this timeline. Deku signed to Ida, like, how am I going to bug her? She's just nervous, and we know nature for a long while. And Ida forgetting Deku can't really speak. And then Deku actually spoke for the first time to Sidra saying, "Hey, are you okay?" And she looks at Deku saying, "Wow, you have a deep voice, but yeah, I'm doing fine." And Idra saying, "Hey, I just want to try to get in 1A." And Deku says, "Well, I won't stress about it too much because I might not even get into 1A with Cecilius." And Deku and Idra says, "Come on, you need to think better of it." And Deku says, "I know, but still, it's a low possibility, and I I think you got this." And she signs to Deku, saying thank you, and Deku signed to her saying you're welcome. And Deku says, "Now I can't talk for the rest of the day. This sucks." Signed to her. And she says, "Go figure." And and as the gates open, he signs, "See you on the flip side." She signs to him saying, "Yeah, you too." So, oh, Deku is destroying robots. I want to say he is he's very close to All Might's record. Literally, he was 2 points off of breaking All Might's record. Then, oof. And when Deku, who before he was able to get those 2 points, he heard a scream and seen Idara stuck under the rubble. Baraka is also stuck under the rubble. He actually sticks both of his arms underground. Literally, he was seconds away of missing, almost not saving them. And All Might just jumped out of the window, was going to save him. And as Deku surrounds them in the wood and pulls them underground, making them come to him very fast. And when he pulls them out of the ground, places them on the ground, Deku stops the legs from moving and basically did a plus ultra move without doing a plus ultra. He wrapped basically half of the robot in wood and ripped off the legs. And Deku went to the core and destroyed it. And Deku, ooh, no, Deku, ooh, gave both of them to Recovery Girl, and I really hope my video does not pick up the song. I really hope it doesn't. I'm trying to think.
You're getting sucked into the TV.
Oh, I do this all the time. I watch YouTube and record videos. But I mostly wear headphones, so it won't be able to pick up the TV. I'm trying to think. Not want to say before the test ended, Deku. No, Deku went home when the test ended, and the letter came in for Deku saying he made into 1A, and he was pretty excited. He automatically text Idara saying I made to 1A, how about you? And text Jiro saying I made to 1A, what about you? And both of them text Jiro, that's kind of impossible. I don't care what anyone says, that's just impossible. And sorry about that, I got distracted. And Deku, Idara says I was super close to making 1A, but I did make into 1A. Thank goodness I almost didn't make it. So Idara will be replacing Mana. Mana did not make it. I don't even know how Mana made it into it, so yeah. Let me try to think.
That really got me.
Idra, not as Deku walks into Class 1A, he sees Idra and Uraka. He says to them both, saying, "Alright, you both made in," and Uraka thanks him. Thanks him for saving her, and Idra did the same. And Deku was. No, I'm going to end it off right here, real quick. Yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.